So we are working on two actual SEC P50 Scotsman ice makers. The issue is they weren't draining and they were not making ice. There are two issues of this. One of them is the pressure switch, which I am replacing. I've already got it out, but it goes in there. It's held by the two screws, and I'll show you when I'm finished with it what it looks like exactly, but they can be really finicky. Also, I am replacing the spray platform. And as you can see, these are in some desperate need of a deep cleaning. So this is a new spray platform. And the reason I am replacing this is because after use, right around these edges right here, there's a gasket, and that gasket degrades over time and the water leaks out and does not create a perfect spray pattern, and therefore it makes super thin ice and then it harvests early. So always check those and make sure that the water's not shooting out. It'll actually shoot out sideways in different directions. It might not be all of them, it just might be one of them. Sometimes you can tighten them down and using a pair of needle nose, and it will correct the issue. Most times it won't, especially on these older units that have seen a lot of use. So in replacing the pressure switch, you have a pressure switch hose, and this is where it can get real tricky. You got to make sure that there's no water in there. So you blow it out, clean it out, make sure it's clean. Actually, with every cleaning, you want to make sure that this is clean, because it can cause a lot of issues. Alright, so we got the pressure switch in. Now I don't need to do it on this one because the unit is completely dry, but if it was when you were cleaning, you'd have a little bit of water dropping down that tube. And the trick to get a nice air pocket in this pressure switch hose is to put it onto the pressure switch first. Sorry, going out of focus there a little bit. Put the pressure switch hose on the pressure switch first, then apply it in here, push it all the way in, and then you want to pour a cup of water down there to seal in that air pocket. Alright, so I'm going to kind of simulate that now. So I've got it all hooked up. It does have a lot of power going to it now. One thing I do too, and then I learned doing this, if you push this back, the bracket, if you push, I know it's hard to see in there, but if you push it back and get it at an angle, it helps the air pocket stay in there better over time. So we've got it in there. So I'm gonna pull the drain plug. You hear the hum? It should shut off real nice and easy here in just a sec. Just like that. And that is how you replace the pressure switch. This is the old one. If we look at it here, you can see the contacts are all burnt up. Now, you can adjust the sensitivity using a very small Allen wrench. I don't know which one. I never have to adjust these, but they are adjustable through here and here. This side will cut off the power completely. This is what sends power to the drain pump. If too much pressure is applied, this side will trigger in and it will cut power off to the unit. If in doubt, replace this guy and the hose with it. As you can see, this is the old hose. It's really kind of stiff and nasty, so just replace the hose with it. But that is replacing the pressure switch. About 90% of the repairs I do on Scotsman are these. Well, maybe not 90%, but this also goes the exact same for the SCN60, the Nugget ice maker. Uses the exact same part, exact same way. Drains the exact same way. So, and that's that. Let me know if you have any questions.